Today I'm going to be doing a workout full of exercises that can help you strengthen and shape your chest and shoulders. All you'll need really is a barbell and some dumbbells, and as far as the amount of weight, I would say maybe some lighter weight for exercises such as dumbbell chest flies, and we'll be going a little bit heavier for things like overhead barbell, military press, and dumbbell chest press. So the weight is probably going to be light to medium, maybe closer to the heavier weight range, whatever that may be for you for those specific exercises. We'll also be doing a lot of supersets, which will allow you to get a lot of work done in a shorter, quicker amount of time. So this workout, you can probably expect to block out about an hour of your day for this workout, possibly a little longer depending on how long your warm-up and cool-down is. I would say it probably should take about 45 minutes, maybe a little bit longer. Also depends on how long you're resting in between sets and exercises. I would recommend resting for about a minute in between sets. So I'm really looking forward to it. I really enjoy training chest and shoulders. It's probably, I'd say, my favorite upper body day of the week. So I'm excited about this workout and I'm ready to get to it. So let's go. So I did some incline treadmill walking for 5 to 10 minutes. And now I'm doing this exercise to increase mobility in the shoulders and get them ready to lift some weights. The shoulder joint is a very injury-prone area, so it's important to properly and adequately warm them up before getting into your main workout. The first superset of the workout, we're doing dumbbell chest press, followed by dumbbell chest flies. For the chest press, you want to make sure to use weights that are challenging enough for the rep range that we're doing. So we're trying to do 8 to 10 reps. But by the time you get to probably right around that 8th rep, it should start feeling really tough. You might even question if you can make it through those last couple of reps to get to 10, but that's how you know you're using an adequate amount of weight. Next, we'll go a little bit lighter for the chest flies. Now, what I want you to do here is when your arms come back up to the top, don't make the dumbbells touch. Stop when they're almost touching, but not quite exactly, and you want to just focus on squeezing the chest and then coming right back down. So I know you might not be able to see that directly from the side angle here, but I'm not actually touching the dumbbells together at the top. I'm stopping right before I get to the point where they would touch, and then I'm coming back down. And you want to focus on feeling a good stretch in the chest, and then come back up and squeeze at the top. For the next superset, we're focusing on the chest again, particularly the upper chest. So we're going to do barbell incline chest press. Make sure that you lower the bar all the way to your chest, make it tap your chest before pushing back up. You want to make sure that you can perform 8 to 10 reps with good form, getting all the way down, all the way up, before thinking about increasing the weight. So don't worry about the weight too much. Make sure that you can keep good form on this one. And then for the next few sets, you can work on increasing the weight. The next one is a combo move, so we're doing dumbbell incline chest fly to squeeze press. So both exercises together equals 1 rep. 1 combo, 1 rep. And you're going to do 8 to 10 in total. So for this one, you won't have to go super heavy. Just want to focus on feeling that stretch in the upper chest, come together, squeeze the dumbbells together, come down and come up. So this is a 2-part movement. Take it nice and slow. You don't want to rush here. And this is a really good combo move to target the upper chest and to develop and strengthen that part of the chest. So this was my last set of the incline barbell chest press, and I went up in weight just a little bit here. As your upper body starts to fatigue a little bit, you might find that it's a little bit more difficult than you thought it would be to increase the weight. You might have to keep the same weight or even lower what you were using for the first set. And if that happens to you, then that's totally all right. You don't have to feel bad about it. What's most important here is maintaining good form. And by doing that, you'll ensure that you'll get the most out of every exercise, even if you have to decrease the weight. We're now going to be entering into the shoulder portion of the workout. For this superset, we're doing barbell seated military press, 10 to 12 reps, followed by alternating lateral raises, 10 each arm. For the military press, you don't have to go super heavy because you want to make sure that you can come all the way down and all the way back up with good form for 10 to 12 reps. So for the lateral raises, we are alternating arms, so that might allow you to go maybe just a tad heavier than you normally would for both arms. But you do want to keep good form, you don't want to use too much momentum here. And we're doing 10 reps each arm total. And one thing that I like to think about is at the top of each rep, I like to tip my pinky upward a little bit, almost like I'm pouring water or some kind of drink into a glass. And that's going to activate and engage those side delts even more. So this was my last set of the seated military press. And to be honest, my shoulders were starting to feel like they were fatiguing a little bit at this point. So I decided to go ahead and do my last set with just the bar, focusing on coming all the way down and pushing all the way back up. For the last few reps of this set, I was really starting to struggle, but I tried to finish strong. So this is our last superset of the workout, and we're still focusing on and isolating the shoulders. So I am using a landmine setup for this last superset. If you do not have a landmine attachment, if you're at home, but you do have a barbell, then you can just do what I did here and place one end of the barbell securely in one corner of the room, and then just push on the other end and put weight on the other end. Also, you are going to be pressing outwards instead of straight up as with a traditional shoulder press. So you're hitting a little bit of the top of the shoulder and also a little bit of that lateral delt as well. So for the next exercise in the superset, and this is also our last exercise in the workout, we're doing landmine single arm upright rows. Upright rows are definitely a great exercise for sculpting and shaping the top of the shoulder, giving that nice capped shoulder look. And using a landmine, doing it this way, can be a nice change up compared to just using the barbell with both arms or doing it with dumbbells. So it's a nice variation to mix things up a little bit. I hope you guys enjoyed this workout. Please let me know in the comments if you give it a try. Right now my chest and shoulders are feeling strong and pumped, a little bit fatigued, but in a good way, as I'm sure that yours will also if you do give this workout a try. Please like this video and subscribe if you would like to see more workouts like this in the future. And I look forward to training with you guys next time. Bye. Focusing on one side at a time can also help fix muscular imbalances as well.